What's up, it's Cinema Shogun here, and a lot of people have been asking me, why am I being so harsh on AWP? Or more specifically, why am I being so harsh on Jared? What happened to innocent until proven guilty? And listen, I get that point. I am a rational human being. So I understand where people are coming from when they say that. But you see, there has already been what appears to be an admission by Jared. And that is why I go so hard. And when I say an admission, I'm not just talking about the emails. We all know about the emails that were allegedly exchanged between Jared and his cousin, correct? In the emails, there was basically an admission to what Jared did. But to take it one step further, I know that some people and a lot of you all aren't keeping up with this situation as closely as I am. And I know there's live streams happening all over the place, various information dropping all over the internet, and it's hard to keep up with. But a guy by the name of Exploring with Nug, he did a live stream shortly after all of this news broke. And he revealed that he actually talked to Jared. And I'm about to let you listen to that in just a moment. But first, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Ring that notification bell. Drop a thumbs up. It helps the video and the channel in the algorithm. And I would also like to shout out Down the Rabbit Hole News, because she is the one that really brought this to my attention. And I've watched a couple of her videos over the past couple of days covering all of this AWP stuff. And I don't know her personally, but she seems like she's my kind of people. Someone who's going to tell it like it is. And she's done various interviews about this AWP situation already, so you can go check that out. But she's the one that brought it to my attention what Nug, we got Doug, we got Nug, we got everybody. But she's the one that brought it to my attention what Nug said in one of his live streams. So let's just go ahead and take a quick look.
Like the emails, that's all the proof I needed to be, convinced that this is not fabricated. And on top of that, somebody also said, well, these emails could be fabricated. Somebody could have wrote these. Jared couldn't have, he didn't write these, stuff like that. But Jared has already said that his official statement is the emails back and forth between him and his cousin. I got that text from him because I reached out to him and I was like, hey, I heard about what's going on. I want you to know, because this is before I knew anything and I thought he was my friend. So I told I sent him a text. I was like, hey, I heard what's going on, dude. I got your back if you need anything. That was me, my first reaction, because I thought maybe I had a friend getting railroaded. But that's me jumping the gun too fast before I knew what the hell was going on. And that was dumb on my part. But he did write back, very generic message saying, my official statement is what I wrote back and forth to my cousin. That's public on Reddit. So anybody could read.
So now, if we were to believe what Nug just said, if we were to believe what Jared said in the emails, if we were to believe what everyone else is saying, then you have to understand that we are not operating under the, are these emails real? Did Jared really do this? What is going on? Is Jared really guilty? We're not operating under that reality anymore. We're operating under the reality that Jared has already admitted to this. So while I understand people are like, listen, innocent until proven guilty, I get that. But you have to understand that that's not necessarily where we're at right now. I mean, don't get me wrong. He hasn't been found guilty in the court of law, but by Jared's own admission in the emails. And if we were to believe what Nug said, that is Jared's official statement. His official statement is what was contained in the emails. So his official statement is admitting that he did do some of these things. Allegedly. But do you catch my drift? Do you understand what I'm saying here? And do you have a better understanding why I've been going as hard as I've been going? Don't get me wrong, I did not know about this Nug situation for the entirety of my coverage of this AWP situation. But it is something I had knowledge of, and it's something that I didn't get a chance to touch on because it's just so much information coming in, and I have a storm heading my way. Earlier today, my power was out, so I'm kind of behind on everything. But yeah, if we're to believe what Nug said, then Jared has already admitted to this. And Jared's official statement, or whatever you want to say, he's basically acknowledged that the emails are real. So going forward, I don't know what we're really dealing with here, folks. I don't know what to expect from the situation going forward. Where do we go from here? Assuming that Nug is telling the truth. And why would Nug lie? He says that he had a text exchange where Jared basically verified that the emails were real. So that means that Jared isn't, I would believe that if he's telling Nug that, and if he has these emails with his cousin, then it doesn't look like Jared is going into court necessarily battling these allegations. I mean, I may be wrong, but if you are battling these allegations, then why would you have sent these emails, and why would you confirm that the emails were real with Nug? So that is what is really confusing to me, and I find it very interesting because I don't know what we have on our hands here right now, folks. I think everyone's assuming, because everyone's like innocent until proven guilty, that Jared is going to be battling these allegations, but it doesn't appear to necessarily be that way. I mean, who knows what this guy is going to do? But I would think the smart thing to do, if you are battling these allegations, why would you confirm that the emails were real? Why would you say that the emails are your statement? My opinion is what it looks like is going to happen here going forward is that Jared is not necessarily going to, refute these claims 100%, but he's going to try to pretend, or, he's going to try to say that he was younger than what is alleged. In the emails, he kept saying 12 years old, 12 years old. You have to remember, he did not acknowledge that he was 17, although if you do your math and you look at dates, he was 17. So it looks like going forward, what Jared's going to go with in court is that, oh, no, I wasn't 17, I was 12. And then we have that dude earlier today that spoke out on Jared's defense, that if you ask me, he must have had some type of conversation with Jared, either previous to these allegations coming out or after these allegations coming out. And he says that Jared was 7 through 12 years old and he was not 17. So, of course, we don't know what's going to happen and we don't know what's going to come of this. But if you were to ask me my opinion, I would tell you that it appears that this is what Jared is going to run with in court. His defense isn't going to be necessarily that nothing inappropriate ever happened between him and his cousin or his family members, but inappropriate things happened when he was young and he didn't know any better. I feel like that is what it looks like his defense is going to be. Because we have the admission in the emails and we have now a second admission to Nug. So you tell me what you think. I mean, of course, like I said, I want you all to understand that anything could happen here. But you tell me what you really think. I don't think that all of these people are lying. I don't think this is a big conspiracy. And if we were to believe the information that is out there, then that means that Jared isn't necessarily even going to battle the fact that this may or may not be true. He's going to go off of some technicality of being younger. So when you wonder, why am I being so harsh on AWP? I hope you remember this little video clip that I just showed you. And I think going forward, we have to start looking at it from a different angle, or at least other people maybe do, because I don't think we're operating under the, oh, he's innocent until proven guilty. Because there's already an admission of guilt in some way, shape, or form. And even if it all comes out and Jared wasn't 17, but Jared still did these things, there is no excuse, for any of this for me. I don't care if he was 12. That's not going to make me view Jared any differently. But I'm interested to see how this plays out in court. I'm interested in seeing what Jared is going to do from here. Because this does not look like the moves of someone that's going to fully battle these allegations. But who knows, man? Who knows? Crazier things have happened. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. While you're down there, hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell, and I'll talk to you all in the next video.